Hello everyone, my name is Melinda Hart. You are watching Stamping with Hart. I am an independent demonstrator with Stampin Up, and today I have a video that's a little bit different, just the beginning. I was just about to edit my video, which is all about teacher appreciation gifts, the perfect little gift box to go above and beyond for the teachers and the aides and the therapists and the staff that went above and beyond for our kids this year. It was an impossible year for everyone, and my son is going to be moving on from preschool to kindergarten. And when I sat down to edit the video, I realized I did not have an intro. So just saying a quick hello, and now we can go ahead and get into the video. I hope you enjoy this tutorial. We are going to make this rosette. It's double-sided. That's just because of the paper that we're using, but you can decide which one you prefer. To go onto our super cute scalloped box here. So this is going to be a topper for our box, and we're going to make several of these. I have thank you gifts that I am making for Connor's teachers and therapists at school, and I need 4 of these. So we're going to get started making those rosettes. You're going to need 2 1.5 by 12 inch strips. So 1.5 by 12, and we are going to score it every 1/2 inch. So 2 strips, 1.5 by 12 inches. And now we are going to score at every 1/2 inch. 1/2, 1, 1/2, 2, 1/2, 3. So the next thing we are going to do is fold all of our score lines. And with the designer series paper, this is nice and easy to do. So we're just going to accordion fold it up and down. Just like that. And then we're just going to give it a squeeze. And then this is what it's going to look like. Now, what you're going to do is connect these. Okay. And we don't want to have an extra piece like this. We want it to go right and fit right into this next piece. So I'm going to cut off this flap. We're going to do that with each rosette, and we're going to adhere them on both sides. You are also going to need a 1.5 inch circle, and you're going to punch it out of the same paper that you made your rosettes with. You're going to need 2 of them, one for the top and one for the bottom. I'm going to use the under tab, and then I'm just going to lay this one and meet it right at the crease. I'm going to use a glue gun for this. Next, we want to press this down so that it's flat with the table. And then we're going to just bunch it in until we have that nice and tight. And we're going to put a little bit of glue right around the center. And then we're going to place our matching piece, but the opposite side, right on top. I find that holding it with your thumb and top two fingers, top and bottom, helps to keep it in place. And now we hold while this cools and dries. We're going to flip it over and do the same thing. And then you can decide which side you like better. Aren't they beautiful? If you see any little strings of glue, we'll get that off. So the next thing we're going to be doing are these Scalloped Kraft treat boxes. You get 8 in a package. They are so easy to put together. We're going to put one together right now. The scalloped edge is your lid. The flat edge here, that's your base. All you do are warm up the score lines, fold in your tabs. So you have 2 side tabs. Then you have your main piece, your lid. This is going to be the top of the lid. And we're going to fold this and we're going to tuck it in. Now I like to give a little pinch to the score lines here. Just so everything stands up straight. Okay. And it is exactly the same for the bottom of our box. 1, 2, 3, tuck. And then we're just going to pinch the score lines. And we have our super cute treat box. I have gone ahead and I have packaged up some of my boxes. We're going to package one up together. For the stuffing, I actually used tissue paper from one of my paper pumpkin kits. I keep the tissue paper because it's brand new, crispy, clean. It, you know, wraps up our packaging in the paper pumpkin kit. So I just use the tissue paper from this. I cut it into thirds and I just tucked it in. We're going to take our gift card and our #1 teacher chocolate. Isn't that the cutest? I absolutely love this chocolate place. I use them a lot for gifts, little handmade gifts. They fit perfectly in these boxes. So I'm just going to fold this. Now I actually have my note written on the Target card here. Okay, and then I'm just going to wrap this right around here. We're going to tuck that right into the box, just like that. And so we have our 4 gifts right here. If you would want to do a little 3x3 card and set it right on top, you could do that. I'm actually going to go and hand deliver these myself, so I'll be talking to them on his last day as well. I'm just going to put the lids on. So we're going to finish wrapping these up in just one moment, but we're going to do a little bit of stamping, and let me just show you what that is. Very easy. So here you can see we have this little tag that says, "You make a difference every day." And these ones are already done, but we're going to do one together. The Memento Tuxedo black ink, or whatever ink color you would want to use. We're going to use the Inspired Thoughts stamp set. This is a wonderful stamp set if you need something to say and you want a variety and you want very clear printed font. So I wanted to mention that because this is very crisp and clean and easy to read. And sometimes that matters, especially for kids who are learning how to read so that they can identify the words. And I felt like this was the perfect sentiment for the teachers. Connor has a speech therapist, an occupational therapist. There's an aide in the classroom. It's a smaller classroom because it's a special needs classroom. He has the best teacher this year. She was so wonderful. They were all wonderful during this whole situation, the toughest year they've ever had, just like the rest of us, making it you know, possible for these kids to learn in impossible circumstances. So I thought "You make a difference every day" was perfect. We're going to take a piece of our basic white. We're going to cut it at 3/4 of an inch. Okay, so we're not going to get the stamp right every single time. So I like to stamp some extras and find the one that I really like. The reason why there's a little space in between is because we're actually going to bring in our banner pick-a-punch. We're going to be using this one, and we're going to need just a little extra space to create that little banner. So we want to have a little extra room. I'm going to show you with this one. You want a little bit of a longer strip so that when you feed it into your punch, you'll still have something to hold on to before you trim off the other edge. So the 3/4 inch slides in on the second groove. If you turn it around, you can see where it hits the back there. We're just going to punch. And we have our little tag. okay? We're going to take that hot glue gun. We're going to get some right here on this inner part. And we're going to tuck this right in. Right up to the D, basically. And we're just going to let that cool down. And now we're going to wrap our boxes with ribbon. And we are going to use the open weave ribbon in the new In colors. So we have polished pink, pale papaya, soft succulent, and fresh freesia. And we are going to wrap these with this. All right, so we're basically just going to wrap this like a present. So I'm going to wrap this across here. We're going to flip it over. I'm going to pull these ends up until they meet. I'm going to crisscross. Okay, so crisscross. We're going to pull that tight down like this. We're going to pull it back up around. We're going to tuck the tails. And then once I'm happy with this, I'm going to tug on here just like that. We're going to have just a little bit of ribbon hanging off. So I'm just going to cut that at an angle. And then we're going to hot glue this right on top. Get a good dab of glue on there. Just going to press it down so it starts until it starts to cool. Now, I couldn't decide between these two. So we have the Genial Gems and I have Gilded Gems. They're both going to look absolutely gorgeous with this whole color scheme. The hand pen designer series paper, these craft boxes, the scalloped treat boxes that have this gold foil impression on there. It's really going to stand out no matter what we use. I'm going to use Genial Gems on this one. Let's do a couple more. I really feel like we should really glitter it up. Maybe do here. Yeah, I love that. And here is our gift box. And here they are. In my opinion, these are must-have gift boxes. I mean, this really makes a wow gift. These gifts were under $20 each. And just look at how you can dress it up with your crafts. I mean, it looks wonderful. So I really hope that you enjoyed today's project. let me know in the comments, do you make rosettes? Do you do 3D boxes? Are you looking for teacher gift ideas or for ideas that you want to give away come the holidays? I mean, this is fantastic. Imagine this for Christmas. Imagine this. I mean, it's going to be so beautiful no matter what you choose. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button if you like crafting tutorials. I release a video each week. If you liked this video in particular, if you could give it a like, that would be great. That tells YouTube that you guys are liking my content. If you're comfortable leaving a comment, I would appreciate it. And if you're willing to share this with someone that you think might appreciate handmade gifts or handmade gift boxes, please go ahead and share it with them. It's a huge, huge help, and I think they'll really enjoy this project as well. All right, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.